You're welcome to my channel, Mindset Academy, where we want to reproduce the figure that is displayed at the right hand side of the screen in isometric projection. Now, if you look closely to the figure is an isometric. We are told to what? To reproduce it. The first thing you do is for you to draw your isometric axis, right? You draw your y-axis this way, right? You draw the x-axis this way, draw the x-axis this way, and you draw the z-axis this way. They are all at an angle of what? 30 degrees, just like I have explained in my previous video. The angle between each of these axes from here to here, right, is 30 degrees, and from here to here is what? 30 degrees. All together. Now the next thing we'll do, we'll start. If you look at the diagram at the right hand side of the screen, the entire length from here to here is 54. So I'm going to measure 54. So this will be my reference point here. So I'll take my meter rule. From this reference point, I am going to measure 54. From 0 to 5 is 50. Then this is what? 54. At this point here. Then from here to here, the entire width is 90. So I'll place it at the reference point here from 0 at this point to 9. Is that taken? To 9, and that will be 90 at this point here. So let me bring it down a little bit to this point here is 90. Hope you can see that at this point is 90. And the entire height from here to here is 60. So I'm going to measure 60. From here, I'll measure 60. 0 to 6 is 60. Hope you can see that. Now I'm going to take my set square and I'll project each of those points upward. The first point I measured at this point here, I'll take it up. The other point here, I'll take it up. Can you see that? Then what I did here is what I'm going to do at the height of 60 here. I'll move it from this point to this point at an angle of 30, and I'll turn it here also this way from this point to this point at an angle of 30. I'll come to this point too. I'll draw the same line at this point, another 30, then I'll close it up from this point here. We bring it down. Then I'm going to measure 30 here. Hope you can see that. This is what we have. So let me enlarge it. Right? So this is what we have here. Is that again? Now we'll start here. You can discover that this point you're seeing here, this is the box that we want to carve our image. So this point you're seeing here is this point here, right? And from that point to this distance here, we have 15. So I'm going to measure 15 from here, which I'm going to tick in because that line here is what? Ticking. So I'm going to measure from here, 0, right? to this point here is 15. Can you see that? And I'm going to thicken it because the line there is what is thickened. From here to here is thickened. Can you see that? Then the next one behind also from here to here is from here to somewhere around here, and that is another 15. So I'm going to measure 15 too. From 0 here to this point here is 15. And I'm going to thicken it also. You can see that? And I'll take it up. I'll take it up a little bit because it is increased here. So I'm going to take it up from this point, draw my Y. From this point also, I'll draw my Y. Don't forget I'm making use of my set square and t-square. My set square and my t-square this way. Now the height from here to here is giving us 8, which will be from here to somewhere around here, 8. So I'm going to measure it using my instrument from 0 here to this point here is 8. You can see that, and I can easily thicken it. You can see that, and I'll close it up using my t-square on my set square this way, and I'll close it up from here. I'll close it up because it is closed up from the main diagram. Either you measure 15 from here to here, or you just use your set square and connect it. And also I'm going to thicken this point from here to here. You can see that, and from here is going in. You can see that, and I'll make this go in using my set square still. Place it on the t-square this way, and you make it go in here. Hope you can see that. So we'll move forward. Now from here to here is taking up, right? So I'm going to take here up. It's thickened, so I'll thicken it. An height of what? 60. So from here I will come here. An height of what? An height of 60. You can see that. Now from here to here, I'm going to also measure the distance from here to here also. You can see that. So let's move forward. Right? So I'm going to thicken from here straight down here with the help of my what? My instrument. So if I place it here, from this point, I'm going to thicken it. So everything depends on the dimension you're given. Yours, your dimension might be different, but the same procedure. You can see that. And the next thing is from here to here is from here to here, which is from here to here, and that is what? 30. So I'm going to measure 30 at this junction here. So from 0, I'll measure to 3, and that is 30, and half of it is what? Is 15. Is that okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my instrument, right, and I'll place it at this point here. As shown in the diagram, I'll just draw horizontal line, faint line first, this way, and I'll come here also do the same thing too, this way. You can see that. Then I'm going to measure a distance to get to this point here. I will measure 24, right? So I'll take my meter rule. I'll place it here this way from 0, right? And I'll measure 24 here. right? This 24 here. Is that taken? And the next one, I will just, what will I do? The next one from here to here is what? Is 30. And I'm going to measure 30 altogether. So I'll come here from 0, right, to this point here is 30. Then what will I do? I'll just take in from this point to this point, to this point here. Right? That is this point to this point. And the other ones will move up from here to here, which is from here to here. And from here to here. I see that? And from here to here is closed, so I'm going to close from here to here. And from here to here. You can see that? Then similarly, I'm going to close from here to here, which is from here to here. And also from here to here. Right? And I'll bring it down. Before that, from this point to this point is 24, which is from this point somewhere around here, and I'll measure 24. So from here, if I place it this way, from 0, 24, here. Right? And I'm going to thicken it to that point. Because it is thickened from the diagram. We are only just replicating what we have here. From here to here. Can you see that? And the same thing applies here too. So what I'll just do is I'll just transfer the point from this point. I'm going to transfer it to this point here. Instead of measuring 30 again. So I'll just transfer it to this point. This is what I need. Maybe I'll just draw my faint line this way. Right? Just faint line. Then I'll thicken it from this point to this point. Right? Now the next thing is I'll bring it down as shown in the diagram here. So if I bring it down this way, faint line, just set square, I'll bring it down to faint line, then I'll just close it up. So from here to here, using my set square and my t-square, working hand in hand. So I'll place it here, and I'll take in here. I'll come here also, place it here, and I'll also take in here. Right? Then I'll take in here too, on this point. Now I'll come here too, take in on this point. Can you see that? Now after doing that, from here to here is from here to here, and that is 30. So I'm going to measure 30 at this point here. So I'll measure 30 here. From 0 to 3 is 30. And similarly here too, this is 10, 20, 30 at this point too. Right? And I can easily thicken it together. Can you see that? So that is 30. Then I'll take it up from this point to touch that line. From here to touch this line. And from here to touch this line. You can see that? And I'll take in here too. I'll show you the diagram. If you look at my arrow, so I'm pointing here to this point, I'm also pointing here to this point. Is that taken? And I will take it in faint line. Just take it in from here and from here and from here, right? So I can close it up as the question suggests. From this point to this point is from this point to this point. I'll take in it. Similarly, here too, right? And bring it down this way. Faint lines first. You can see that. Then I can easily tick in here. Then here. Now from here to here is from here to somewhere around here, and that is 30. So I'll bring this down this way. I'll bring it down this way. I'll bring it down this way. Then I'll measure 30. To measuring 30, I'll take my meter rule, I'll place it here. From 0 to 3 is 30. Can see that? So I can easily just bring that down from here, ticking it. Right? Then I'll take it in using your 30 degrees square. Do the same thing here too. This is coming from here. Then I'll close it up. Right? Then since I measured it from here to here, I'll come and measure it from here to here also. If I do that, if I draw this down this way, then I'm going to measure it from 0. This is it here. Right? And I'll taking it. From here to here will be the same as from here to here, and that is 15, right? So I can just easily use this and trace it to that point. This, just mark it, right? Then I'll taking it. I'll close it up. Right? And I'll take it this way. So depending on the measurement that you are given, right? Depending on the measurement that what you are given, you will still get the same figure that is displayed at the right hand side of the screen, as you can see, right? So we have successfully reproduced the figure that is displayed at the right hand side of the screen. So what you should do is for you to also do the dimensioning as you can see in the figure in order to acquire complete mark. So if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.